Alright, so y'all have probably seen the meme on Facebook, the one that got the deputy, or I'm sorry, the assistant police chief fired. This one. Can you see that? It might be mirroring on my cam, so in case you haven't seen it, the caption says, "When your daughter's first crush is a little Negro boy." Yeah. So, a white assistant police chief shared that on his Facebook page. Then, when he was inundated with complaints about it, he came up with a couple of really lackluster excuses for it, you know, that weren't even apologies. Yeah, his first apology said, this is on Twitter, "It's not against the law if you share stuff on Facebook. It's social media, internet." It just might be Facebook, I'm not sure. But either way, that was his first comment about it. Then he kept getting flack about it. So he posted again. Let me try to find it. "I shared somebody else's post and everybody mad at me again. Gee, wonder why." And then his apology, quote unquote, I posted something on Facebook that made a lot of people mad. Well, I'm sorry for what happened. You have a blessed day." Where to begin? Where to begin? First of all, this is a cop who is posting things that are so racist that the word racist doesn't quite cover how racist they are. I mean, it's a meme of a woman drowning her child because her child's first crush is a little black boy. Other than, using the little black boy as gator bait, I'm not quite sure how more racist you could get. And then he didn't seem to understand why it was racist or why anybody would have a problem with it. What do you say in the face of such stupidity? What can you say in the face of such stupidity? Other than, I'm glad you're no longer a cop. Because the fact that you were in any sort of place of authority with those kind of thoughts that were at the forefront of your mind scares the crap out of me. It's people like you, former officer, that you're the reason that people that are my color and darker and a little lighter, are wary when we see one of you walking towards us, or we see one of you driving towards us, or it looks like you may want to talk to one of us, or anything, any interaction with you. Stuff like this is what makes us leery. Stuff like this is what makes us nervous. Stuff like this is why we don't trust you. So, I'm glad he's no longer an officer. I'm glad he resigned. But I still don't think he gets the magnitude of what he posted. Or, which scares me more, he does and he just doesn't care. Which again takes me back to the, man, I'm glad he's no longer wearing a badge or a uniform or carrying a gun. Because he obviously does not respect people of color. Because if he did, he wouldn't have shared that meme. I mean, come on. I don't understand. Tell me, I'm really not recording? Okay, apparently I was recording. Anyway, what do you say? I mean, when that kind of ignorance shows itself so blatantly, I really don't know what to say to it other than, this is 2017, people. If you thought that racism was a thing of the past, I present to you Exhibit A. It's not. I mean, people still share these memes. They still have these feelings. And they're willing to share them, express them. Because keep in mind, he shared that meme. He didn't create it. Which means there's at least a second person out there that thinks stuff like that's funny. Or think stuff like that's relevant. Or stuff like that is perfectly fine to create and share. So, yeah. It's alive. It's kicking. It's not going away. No matter how we want to try to convince ourselves that it is. And that makes me, I'd say sad, but you know what? I'm so past sad now. I'm past frustrated. I'm just shaking my head and I call it out when I see it. But otherwise, I'm just living my life because what else can I do? What else can any of us do? When you see something racist, call it out. Call it for what it is. Shine light on it. But then keep living your life. With that said, some of you are probably wondering, why is that weird music playing in the background? Well, as you can see, I'm in my car, and which generally means I've got the sidekick with me, so she's back there playing with her toy. I thought about asking her to mute it or turning it down or what have you, but quite frankly, considering I'm talking about a racist former cop who would drown his children rather than have them date a black kid, the juxtaposition of a mixed race kid in the backseat playing just kind of, I don't know, I can't say it amused me, but it just felt like it should be kept. I don't know, maybe it's just me being weird. But anyway, yeah, racist people are everywhere, and some of them wear uniforms and carry badges. You know, that reminds me of the Rage Against the Machine song. You know, some of those who run forces are the same that burn crosses. That applies here. So, and before somebody comes up and says, oh, there you go, bashing cops again. No, I'm not bashing cops. I'm bashing the racist ones that really don't need to be cops because they don't have the temperament, the mindset, or the frame of mind to be a good cop. And when you've got a bunch of cops that shouldn't be cops being cops, that makes the people that are cops that should be cops, that are good cops, look bad and puts them in jeopardy. And that's not fair either. You know, I have friends that are cops. I don't like the fact that because there are some stupid cops out there, my friends that are cops could be in jeopardy. That's just common sense. But anyway, that's my rant about that stupid meme. That's just one of several that I've encountered. I don't have it in me to go into the other ones that I saw. That could be another rant for another day. But anyway, thanks for watching this. It's going way longer than I really anticipated, but sometimes you'll have that. In case you're wondering what happened to Wednesday's video, well, I don't know if during the upload process to YouTube, what have you, the file was corrupted, so I'm going to have to reshoot it. I'm starting to think that this video just doesn't want to get made, because this will be the third or fourth time I've tried to shoot it, and something's gone wrong. But I'm going to try again, because I really want to make it, because I think it's important, and something we need to talk about. So I'll try one more time. But of course, Friday is dating, and considering I've just downloaded 2 new apps that I'm going, dating site apps that I'm experimenting with. I really want to keep Friday's slot to dating because I have a feeling I may have some stuff to talk about. So anyway, I didn't do my intro, but I'm unapologetically mocha, and I will be unapologetic and mocha for the rest of my life. And thanks for watching, and if you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you like my channel, subscribe. I try to do videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. This was a special case because it was just happened to be a rant on something that I saw on Facebook. But thanks for stopping, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you, if not before, on Friday. Talk to you later. Peace.